Hey, Pastor Steve Waldron here with the TBS Windsor Text Bible. Now I'm just going to tell you, this is one of the best Bibles I have ever seen quality-wise, especially from TBS. TBS makes very high-quality Bibles for not very much money. This hits a major home run. It does come in this little slip case. I'm not a huge fan of slip cases, but because there's always that danger of, crinkling the Bible. But this is in calfskin. Now the calfskin, it's not as supple as a Cambridge calfskin. It's got a good grain in it. This is some of those that are printed in Belarus. A lot of the finest Bibles in the world, believe it or not, are currently being printed in Belarus. Has great signatures, has the raised bandings on it. Of course, the gold edging, gilt edging, but not the gold over salmon. And this is just a good sized Bible, this particular Bible. Great ribbon markers. They come out just right. For a small sized Bible, they're not too thick. Now, one thing I really like about a lot of TBS's Bibles is they have the translators to the readers. Not the epistle dedicatory, but this is Miles Smith, basically, maybe some Bancroft in there, writing about the intentions of the King James Version of the Bible. And I used to read it all the time. I've read it through several times. And it's fascinating every time I read it. I like the modern English version of it, I think by American Bible Society, because it actually puts it into some modern English, because they were such high scholars. Some of the Latin phrases and stuff, I'll just tell you, I don't really catch. Now, this doesn't have any references in it, but the white on black is just outstanding. It reminds me of the old Oxford blackface edition that different companies like Windsor and those guys put out. Now, that being said, on the flip side, the paper could have been a little more opaque, because even though it's phenomenal white on black, it does have a fair amount of ghosting. It doesn't really mess up my reading or anything. But this is comparable to the Cambridge Text Bible, the Cambridge Text Only Bible. Now, not the large print text. And it doesn't have red letter, no references. And so this is, a lot of people use this just to take to church. You can see, you can just, it's small, it's great, it's a tremendous size. And the gold is done great. Doesn't have the train tracks, so you know it's quality printed. A lot of those Chinese-made Bibles, even though Chinese are making fantastic Bibles now, it doesn't have the train tracks that some of the Chinese, but it'll have a list of scriptural proper names, how to pronounce them, like a pronunciation guide in the back. And then it has archaic words, a Bible word list, words that have either changed in meaning or that we don't use very much now, and then a daily Bible reading guide. And basically, this reading guide is a concise course whereby one can read the whole Bible once in 2 years and the Psalms and the New Testament twice. No maps, has some good, strong signature holding here. And it is not a self-pronouncing edition. It does have the italics in here, but again, it is not self-pronouncing. So that is a big deal to some people. But again, the Windsor Text, TBS Bible, dual ribbon markers, calfskin, Smith's own. That doesn't open flat in Genesis. Oh, no. So that's what I was saying. It's not quite as supple as some Bibles, but it is. You can tell this is just a quality Bible. Lasts you for many years. And it's a great size. Let's see here. Here's my Cambridge large print text only. And you can tell It is quite a bit smaller. Even though this is what I would consider a mid-sized Bible, fantastic sized Bible, you can see this thing is just thinner and smaller by a lot. Put it down like this. But I want to encourage you to read the Bible. Let's make the year 2017 a year of Bible reading and seeing this world come underneath the Scriptures. God will bless you. God bless you today in Jesus' name.